Dead by Daylight streamers might just be the most sick and twisted individuals I have ever encountered on this planet. Never have I witnessed a group of people willingly subject themselves to such unfathomable degrees of self-inflicted torment so gleefully. Like, I'm telling you, the DBD category on Twitch might as well just be renamed Pain Simulator at this point, because it's legit just full of a bunch of people torturing themselves playing a game they hate. Scrolling through the streams under the DBD category feels like when Virgil took Dante on a walk through purgatory. It's like you're peering into the realm of lost souls looking for a place to finally rest. So anyways, I finally decided to come back to DBD and record a gameplay video for you all after my long break away from the game, and upon attempting so, I was immediately reminded why I stopped playing entirely in the first place. This is what happened on my very first match on. I'm so ready. Oh god, I'm so ready. Let's do it. Lock in. Hold this. Ooh, we got notifications over this way. Okay, cool. Go and collect this. Da-da-da, da-da-da. What the fuck? What are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? Wait, they're already quitting. What the This is my first match on. My first fucking match on! Why? Why are you guys like this? Hold this. Fuck it. Hey, he's already quitting. Alright, cool. Yeah, and she's dead. Nice. Alright, well, there's basically the whole lobby. Cool, I guess. Whatever, yeah, that's what's up. Now, I'm sure we're all curious what exactly their POV look like. You know, like, do you ever wonder what the POV of a survivor that quits within the first 2 seconds of the match looks like? Like, if only I could see what caused them to give up so quickly. Well, they just so happened to be live on Twitch. So let's see what exactly made them throw the match before it even began.
Well, you want fresh water?
And then they just re-queue like nothing happened, and they just do it again. I mean, what? You cannot tell me this is healthy behavior. Bro, this is what addiction looks like. You know when you walk through a casino and you see all the old people sitting at the slot machines losing thousands of dollars and they just keep pulling on the lever because they don't possess the self-control to stop? This is basically that. And you would think that this is an uncommon thing, but this literally happens all the time. The sheer amount of streamers who dedicate their entire streams to just going next until they score a baby killer who just downloaded the game for the first time 7 minutes ago so they can loop them for 5 gens on Eerie of Crows is actually insane. And personally, I feel like this behavior should be bannable. But anyways, you all saw my reaction to this, but let's see what their teammates had to say. So this person in the lobby said, "On God, bro, this game is in its worst state. The amount of baby-ass survivors just killing themselves, like why? Why are you playing the game? Oh boy, can't wait to hop on DBD just to blank." I would assume it says like fucking quit or something. Oh boy, Mr. Trapper, can you explain? Buddy, the truth is, no, I cannot explain. I can't explain what would possibly compel somebody to stream themselves at sitting in front of a game they hate playing in total silence for hours while they throw matches and ruin the experience for all the people who actually do enjoy playing the game. It's a totally pointless endeavor, and it's just a level of blatant selfishness I'll never be able to wrap my mind around. I mean, these people don't even have the decency to leave their teammates a bot at the very least because they want to bypass the DC penalty, because God forbid they inconvenience themselves as they inconvenience everybody else. How has behavior allowed this problem to persist for so long? But if you thought all of this was bad, don't worry, it gets worse. See, I suspect that the reason this person quit is because they got a map they just didn't like, which is interesting considering they go on to play in a Swift and they bring map offerings every single match!
Another one. Another one. Another one. Another one. Another one. Another one. Another one.
I'm sorry. Hold the fuck up, Poo-Poo. Let me get this shit straight. So, you and your friends can send killers to the same awful maps all goddamn day long and it's peaches and cream, but as soon as a killer sends you to a map, you just immediately fucking quit? How poetic. Maybe don't spend all day subjecting people to something you wouldn't like to be subjected to yourself. I don't know, just an idea. I mean, have you ever considered that maybe you're never gonna get better at the maps you don't like playing on if you never play on them? I mean, how do you expect yourself to get better at something you never even make an attempt at in the first place? Of course you're going to play poorly on a map you have no experience playing on. See, this is what happens when a gaming company cultivates entitlement within their community. You get a bunch of entitled piss babies who refuse to adapt to any scenario in which they feel the slightest inkling of discomfort because you've always provided them an easy way out. And as the game continues to advance and evolve, they plant their feet, refuse to evolve along with it, and complain about all the things they've made zero effort to adapt to. These people exist in every gaming community, of course, but the issue is these are the types of people behavior has catered to. The truth is this go next epidemic has been a trend for a long time now, and it should have been addressed the moment it started to catch traction. Behavior neglected to address the issue for so long that it's now become part of the game's culture, and derooting it is going to be a much more strenuous process than if they simply just clipped it when it initially sprouted. Behavior seems to always be more reactive than proactive, and so they're always stuck playing catch up with their own game. Also, as for the streamers and content creators who engage in this sort of behavior and make going next their whole personality, how exactly do you expect to grow your following if you're never actually playing the game you're advertising? Do you think somebody's first impression of you being you just giving up is an appealing look for you? Nobody wants to click on a random streamer and watch them throw matches in silence for hours on end all day, nor do they want to watch you just play on the same 3 maps all day either. That's boring. That's not engaging content, and it will literally get you nowhere if this is something you're truly passionate about pursuing. Ultimately, I believe that when facing a challenge in a game means you're no longer having fun playing it, you've officially begun your journey towards stagnation. Your skills will no longer develop beyond the point they're already at because you refuse to challenge yourself any further, and challenge is what garners you skill. And I think when you're using an asymmetric party horror game with no ranked mode and heavy RNG elements as a tool to boost your own ego, when the win is typically determined by which side brought the most advantages into the trial, then you may have just lost the plot. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I finally have returned to streaming on Twitch at just quietKills_, so I should be streaming today, like the day you're watching this. I'm gonna stream as much as possible. I really want to get back into streaming, especially for the FNAF chapter coming up, so that's exciting. A gym vlog will be coming soon. It will likely just be at the end of one of my videos, or I may even make it a dedicated video. I don't know yet. It may be on my second channel. I'm still considering it. I do want to play the other FNAF games like FNAF 1, FNAF 2, and FNAF 3, so definitely let me know if you're interested in that and be on the lookout for those videos. Feel free to follow me on Instagram if you wish at I Love Halloween. The O in love is a 0. And hope you guys enjoy the rest of y'all's days, the rest of y'all's nights. Stay healthy. Peace.